Hello,
Hello, ma'am.
hello,
Hello,
good morning,
ma'am.
Mr. Dilip.
Good morning, ma'am. Good morning.
Can you hear me clearly?
Yeah, I can hear you, ma'am.
Okay, so where are you connecting from?
I'm from Uttar Pradesh.
Okay,
I'm
which
from a
place?
small district named Gonda.
Okay, okay. And how are you doing?
I'm doing great. I just have started my day
Okay.
after doing my household chores.
Hmm. You started your day early, even on Sunday.
Yeah, early. It is included in my routine. Like I wake up very early in the morning.
Okay, that's really
So
good. Okay, so what do you do, Mr. Dilip? Are you a
yeah,
businessman or working?
no. I have been teaching in a government primary school for almost 15 years.
Okay, great. So which subject do you teach?
Yeah, ma'am, actually, in primary schools, you have to teach almost all subjects
Hmm.
because you have to deal with the small kids.
Okay, so all subjects you teach primary school, in primary school.
Yeah, in primary school up to 8th class, upper
Oh,
primary school.
okay, wonderful. So, what is your mode of teaching? Do you teach in Hindi or a mix of Hindi and English?
No, not in English. I completely teach in Hindi because Hindi is spoken here and the students are not used to English.
Hmm. Okay, okay. So, what are your communication pain points, Mr. Dilip, that brings you here?
Actually, I want to just get good exposure in terms of the spoken English. Otherwise, particularly I don't need.
Hmm.
I think I'm not aware of my own problem, but I need to open up, like speak more and more. That is
Okay.
why I'm connected to this application.
Yes, yes. And it's a wiser decision you have taken.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, thanks, ma'am.
Yes. So, how long have you been active on English, Shari?
It has been almost 1 month,
1 month.
and
Okay.
I have taken 10 to 12 sessions.
Okay. Okay. And how was your experience? How is your experience?
The experience is quite good, and I have learned a lot.
And
Whatever sessions I have completed, I learned a lot from those sessions. So, and day by day, I am learning something.
okay. Wonderful to know. So what is your key takeaway from the last session?
Yeah, my key takeaway from the last session was that actually from that session I learned that I should actually talk in natural way, like the way which I used to talk to other people. So the tutors told me that you just have to be very natural while having conversation. You just do not want to take your discussion in another way, but you just talk as you talk to other people.
Yes, in conversational tone, right?
Yeah, natural flow
Natural
which you
flow.
have. You need not to change anything.
Yes, it's much better. It looks very natural.
Mm.
Okay, so today you must be aware of today's topic.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Yes. So first tell me which is your favorite movie and why?
Actually, I'm not a movie lover.
Hmm.
So I think, but the movie which give a direction to our youth, to the people of India, and which give a lesson, then I like to watch those movies.
Okay, I mean the movie with a message, constructive
Yeah,
message that you
to the
really like.
society. Yeah.
Yes, yes, I understand. Okay, and any old movie that you are very fond of? Old movies.
Yeah, movies like uh, Mother India
Okay.
and some other like Karma and some other movies were very famous movies, and those were the days when people just uh, had one mode of entertainment. Like people used to watch those old movies, and they got inspiration from those movies because after partition, like some other movies, actually, I'm not recalling those names, but
Mm-hmm.
those movies gave direction like Border in terms of patriotism, which spread and instilled a lot of feelings about our country that we should just uh, live with it always, as far as uh, love for our country is concerned. We should cherish those moments always. So I like to watch those movies which just uh, defined the character of India.
Yes, yes, yes. Even that one movie was there, on the basis of R.K. Narayanan's novel Guide.
Guide.
You must have watched it. Wonderful movie,
Mhm.
wonderful music. And one more movie was there, Anand. However, that was different. Anand, a very uh, what should I? A movie with depth, which actually was able to dig out the emotions from a very deep and different level. Have you
Mm.
watched Anand?
Yeah, I have watched.
Yes,
And the last moment of that movie was very, I think,
touching.
very touching, and we still remember that scene.
Yes,
And yeah, lots of emotions were there.
correct, correct. Yes, very true. Okay, now can you assemble these jumbled words given in the session notes? First one,
It's not showing here on my screen.
it's not showing. Okay, I'll put in the chat box. First one is this one. Can you see the chat box?
No, ma'am, right now I'm not seeing it.
Okay, you are not able to see.
Yeah, yeah. No, no, I'm able to see it.
Hmm.
Yeah, movie.
Movie, that is the topic of the day,
Mhm.
right? And what about this one?
Actress,
Actress, correct. And this one,
comedy.
comedy, right?
La, this is
Yes. So, movies have different genre, and you told me that you like something which gives message for the people, which has a message for the people.
mm,
That is your favorite genre, right?
yeah,
Yeah. So, first upon, let me explain what is genre. Before it, if you have any idea about genre, you can
yeah.
tell me.
Genre is a thing in which you are too much involved, and like there are different fields where we can choose our passion. So one of the passion which we like most, that is called our genre.
Okay, no, genre is the name given to a category, right?
Mhm.
Category of something is
Category.
genre. Classification you can understand, or a group of films that have similar
Mm.
techniques or conventions. So there are many types of genre. The primary film genres are action, adventure, comedy, crime, drama, epic, horror, musical, science, fiction, war, and western. So why genres are important? Genres are important because it helps the viewers, it helps the people to choose a movie that may interest and entertain them. And also it also gives them a brief outline of the story. Okay, so this is about genre. Is it clear for you?
Yeah, yeah, clear, man.
Okay. So now may I ask you what is your favorite genre of movies?
As far as genre of movies are concerned, I like to watch. movies which give, as I earlier told you, that which give a path, a way forward, and for our younger generation, because nowadays we are feeling a lots of problem in this area, because nowadays we don't know that, and we cannot recall the name of movies which had earlier. I think I'm talking about last 5 to 8 years, and we cannot just name any particular movie which people liked most to watch. So I just like the movies based on scientific approach,
Hmm.
and our younger generation should watch those movies. But so I like movies based on any concrete things, concrete topic, which can inspire people, like which do not instill like pessimistic thoughts or superstitious thoughts. So I like movies based on scientific approach and full of patriotism and something like that.
Okay, patriotic genre or thematic genre. I mean,
Hmm.
theme-based movies you are fond of. Okay, and which is the genre which you really don't like at all? Which genre of movie you'd
Yeah,
really
which yeah, I don't like genres which don't have any meaning, just for entertainment and just
meaningless?
for yeah, just those movies after some time prove themselves meaningless.
Yes,
So
very true. I mean the typical masala movies which
hmm.
don't have any message. Yes, even I don't like. Even I'm not an avid watcher of movies.
Hmm.
That's true. Okay, and tell me at
Actually,
least.
we used to watch a lots of movies. Those were the days when movies were I think movies were watched on television like Doordarshan, and particular day was fixed.
Fix
And
Sunday was there.
yeah, and we were eagerly waiting uh, the movie to come on that particular day, and we watched a lot. But since the new era and new technology has come in our life, then we just started receiving lots of movies at a time, and with no meaning, like no particular meaning. So since that time, we are just ignoring movies. And I think since COVID, we have started ignoring movies. I
Yes.
think, yeah, everybody is feeling that there is no use of watching such movies which do not give any particular idea.
Yes, even many people now they are more up for the movies, which is highlighting our local heroes, which is
Hmm.
highlighting our country heroes instead of watching the typical actors or actress. So that's really a major change I can see nowadays.
And I think this is the good things that has come, because movies are now made based on various local subjects, as you told, and it's very good for our country because there are many unknown heroes which did not come on screen.
Yes.
So, and the director and the famous people who were in this field to make movies, so they always ignored the local, I think, topics of our country.
Yes,
But
very
now
true.
people have started taking interest of their local heroes, in their local heroes. They are getting inspired by them. So, and since the advent of web series, the
Hmm.
people have started watching their local heroes instead of those repeated heroes which have just created their own hegemony in Bollywood.
Yes. So you talked about web series. So what is your view about Netflix web series? I mean, how are the shows? How are the movies? And
See, some.
recently there is
Hmm,
a news circulating that we should put some ban because there is a really unparliamentary language. It is
hmm,
being used there. Despite being thematic, language is out of control. I mean, uncontrolled way.
hmm.
It is
Yeah,
being.
language is very rough, and I also in favor of putting some amount of ban on all these web series. But few of them are really very nice. But I think most of them are just creating nuances in our society, like in terms of their language, the vulgar language, and the rough topics. They are
Oh,
just they have started making when they saw an opportunity. That now people have just started watching web series. Then they just switched to all these negative topics. So
yes.
this is the negative things about web series. And but there are really nice web series like Panchayat, and
Panchayat is very
yeah,
good.
and the people I think have people are just watching it and giving it too much love to this uh,
Yes,
web series.
very true. And one more web series was there. I have not watched all the episodes. Kota Factory, if you have heard about it.
Yeah, that's also a very a few of I think few part of it I have watched.
Hmm.
So that that is also a very nice web series, and it's worth watching for the people and whose children are just getting education there and who are about to go there. Then I think guardians and parents should watch such movies.
Must watch movies, yes.
Mm,
Okay, now let us shift the topic to teaching, Mr. Dilip, as you are in teaching for 15 years, right?
mm, mm.
So, I mean, what changes do you notice now in children where, as compared to 15 years ago? Do you see a drastic difference in their focus, concentration, attention span?
Yeah, right. A very pertinent question you have asked. Because when I joined this institution, then and now and in between these years, I have noticed a lots of changes on in the behavior of students. Because earlier the students used to be very respectful, uh, used not to be very vocal about, uh, I think, about behaving with teachers and about other things. But now they have been, with the advent of technology, they are just also enjoying the free atmosphere, which we are enjoying. So, and since the advent of new technologies like online platforms are available for them, so students now are in a situation that they are not too much dependent on teachers. So that is why sense of giving not too much respect to teachers have arisen in their mind, and yeah, and a lot of other things like they are more expressive about their rights.
Yes,
Nowadays, we are not in
very
a situation to put a lots of ban on them in terms of different way of making them disciplined. So behavioral change we can also see in them.
yes, they have because they are very much aware of everything going around them, and from different corners of the world they are getting information. So that's why it's a very consciously aware generation, and I must say it's a difficult time also. Don't you think so? For parents, for teachers, and as well as the especially the teenagers of today. Very
Yeah, it's
difficult.
very difficult to handle them nowadays because
Yes.
I think most of them are becoming very, I think, very rigid in their outlook, and they cannot easily be handled by the parents.
Yes.
And you know that to certain is they are very promising and they are very talented. They look their future looks very promising, but all of sudden they changes their behavior. They change their behavior, and all of sudden everything get collapsed. I have seen many examples that the students was very promising till 12th, and all of sudden they left their education.
Oh,
So
okay.
such
It's a
are the examples available in our society. I have seen it in our locality
hmm.
that those students uh, with whom we have just attached our feelings that that particular student is going to do better in his life, but that particular student uh, left everything in between the process without doing anything.
Okay, actually, that's a very vulnerable age. So it's still, I mean, till the time the child reaches the age of 21, 22, 23, that period is very vulnerable after 12th. I
Hmm.
think you get a lot of
Right.
things, you get a lot of opportunities. Now it's up to your brain, what you choose and what you don't choose. So it's a very main thing is as a teacher, what is the resolution here? How can we stop these type of occurrences, in your opinion?
Yeah, right, ma'am. As a teacher, I want to just suggest to parents that they should be very emotionally attached to their children, and only then we can know the real things what has been going on in their life.
Yes.
Otherwise, they will not tell us anything. Because if we emotionally are not attached to our children, then they are not going to just reveal the secrets and reveal the problems which they are facing in their lives. So it's our moral duty, and it should be our priority, first priority in our life, that just uh, be very connected with our children so that they cannot hide anything from their life.
Yes. And do you think parenting has also become very lenient nowadays?
Yeah,
Because
very lenient
it
with the
has
advent
to
of
be.
technologies. Yeah, they
Yes.
have everything in their hand.
Mhm.
So now we feel ourselves very vulnerable in this field.
Very vulnerable because as a parent of teenager, I can understand it very well. I'm also going through the same situation that it is
We
very
all are going. We all are just
alarming.
facing such problems.
Yes, because they are aware of everything very consciously. They know much better than you when you were at that stage. And also now we have to spot a fine line difference between being strict and being lenient. You can't be too much
Mhm.
lenient, you can't be too much strict also. I remember when we were children, when our father sometimes just gave a strict look to us, so we were set right. That was the awe that we had. But now you can't do these things. They will
Yeah,
immediately question.
yeah. Earlier it was too much. If our parents used to just tell us any that this is your boundary, then this was too much for us,
Yes.
and they did not need to bother about all these things, and they were very confident that our children are not going to do anything, that after doing all the things we may have to get embarrassed in society. But nowadays we are feeling a lots of problem, and this is the main problem of parents nowadays, because
Yes.
everything is okay, we can handle everything, but we cannot do anything in this field.
Yes, we have to adapt. The
Yes, we have
best
to.
thing is we have to adapt, and this generation is facing difficulty, we as parents, because we are the generation who has been there in all the situation, who has seen the olden times, who has seen the pandemic time, who has seen the current time. So we have, and this is the last generation of having that experience. Now this generation, they will be much more I mean much better in parenting, I think, than
Mhm.
us, because they will have adapted they will have understood what needs to be done, what needs not to be done or followed. Yes.
Right, right, ma'am. Right. We are in transitional phase,
Transitional phase.
and yeah, and what will happen in future, we cannot say about that. But we are just facing all these situations, as you told that, and we have seen the older time and this time also, so we can make comparison. But
Yes.
actually, those generation we are talking about have not seen any such things as we
Yes,
earlier.
very true. I feel pity for them sometimes.
It is,
They
yeah.
have not been experienced in how did we play with the soil and mud we played. We
Mhm.
made houses, and so they have been away from nature. They have been
Completely they are away from it. And all
yes,
of a sudden we want to teach them about the importance of nature. How is it possible?
not possible. Yes,
Not
very
possible.
true. I
They have
mean,
not lived that their time, their quality time, they have not lived.
yes, yes. So basically, that's why I asked you. these questions, because as a teacher, we you have a eagle's eye of everything. You observe everything while teaching children, right?
Yeah, we are observing, and I want to tell you that the students whom we taught, and they are taught, actually they are not mingling us. Whenever they meet, they just try to stay away from us.
Yes,
So
yes,
this is the truth about teaching, about the relationship of a teacher and a student.
yes, yes.
But we still pay a lot of respects to our teachers whenever we meet.
Correct, correct. We still have the same reverence for our teachers. Definitely, a teacher is a lantern in the fog, I
Yeah,
must say,
right,
who
right,
always keeps guiding you despite everything is difficult before him or her. Lantern in the fog. Okay,
right, man.
so now thank you so much for sharing these prudent insights with me, Mr. Dilip. So, one thing I want to ask you, do you watch any English news channels?
Yeah, I watch various channels like Palki Sharma ma'am and
Yes, that's
BBC
what I was
World.
trying to.
Yeah,
Palki Sharma. She's
to
an
get
because
insight about world affairs.
yes. So these are two news English news channel, Vion and First Post,
Hmm.
right? So these are pure news and news analysis